11:45 on April 7th. Instead of being in my car, I should be on a train heading to New York. Hey everyone, and welcome to Boston Autoblog. Well, today would have been the eve of the 2020 New York International Auto Show. Right now, I'd be on my train heading in, probably arriving around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a beautiful day out. Probably would have checked out Times Square and did some sightseeing before I wound down or got ready for the next day. But instead, I thought I might bring you guys along with me on what I call the therapeutic drive. Now, thankfully, for the state of Massachusetts, it's only a stay-at-home advisory. So people are still out and about, they're still walking, they're still going out for drives like myself, and I have to say, this is the best way to stay sane. However, and I don't know if it's like this for you other guys in Massachusetts, but I've put on more miles on my car during the work week now than I did about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So I'm driving a lot more, which is okay, I guess, and also gas prices are dropped. So why not go out and enjoy the nice weather, also enjoy the empty roads, which is really the best part of this whole situation. Now, I do have to say, though, I'd rather be in New York. There were some great cars that are going to be unveiled. We're going to get some more information on the Ford Bronco. I think the Ford Bronco is going to be unveiled in New York, along with the Bronco Sport. I think the Subaru WRX and STI were going to make their debuts as well. And for me, and I was going to be really excited about this, Volkswagen, most likely the Mark 8 GTI, was going to be making its North American debut as well. So it's really sad that, we can't go there and check these cars out. I think it just would have been a great time. I was really looking forward to it because I'm going to go and really try something new. I was going to try doing interviews, see if I could talk to anybody for these brands and really get more of an in-depth look at some of these cars and understand what is different from the previous generations. But unfortunately, now I am just driving my car and talking to you guys. Now, I do want to get into some of the personal side of things throughout all of this because, I figure why not? I haven't really touched up on this, but it really hurts to see all these people getting laid off. I've known a few people that have been furloughed, and it's really difficult to see. I watch YouTubers that are not the biggest, they're not, they don't have millions of subscribers, and, they're saying they may have to sell their cars to stay afloat, to support their families, and, it's put everything into perspective, because about 2 weeks ago, I think I probably freaked out. It was, I was building up this business, I was building things up, and boom, all of a sudden, you watch your hard work kind of just fade. And, one of the things that's helped me get through this is some of my non-automotive clients that are still operational, that are still working, that are trying to really change things up and really adapt to this whole new situation and maybe even new economy once we get back to normal. And it's their resiliency and their way of staying positive that's kept me going. But it just really hurts to see this, especially with other automotive YouTubers, it's all a big community. We're all together in this, and it just really does hurt to see what's going on. Now, for me personally, I'm lucky enough where I don't have a family to support, so I can rebuild. This 1 month, even though I've taken a massive hit, I can rebuild. I'm going to be fine. I just feel bad for everyone else that has a family to support, that has, things that they need to focus on, and this whole situation could really ruin dreams and, really just hurt a lot of people. And I'm just fortunate enough that, as long as this thing doesn't go any longer than it's supposed to, I think I'll be back, back within about 5-6 months. But this was a major setback, and hopefully this ends rather soon. We can get back to work, and hopefully we're all back bigger and better than before. Now, I do want to apologize for not putting out a lot of content as of late. To me, I'd like to add podcasts to the channel, but I don't want that to be my main thing. And I'd love to get into, doing comparison videos of cars I reviewed prior to all of this. But when I look at the cars I reviewed, then I skip out on like the Honda CR-V and the Mazda CX-5, and those compact cars or compact crossovers. I really would like to have a big scale and get into everything and have a true comparison. But in the meantime, to keep myself occupied, I downloaded and purchased a new editing software, which is going to allow me to do a lot of cool things that I'm looking forward to trying out. It will really make the videos a lot better and higher quality. I'm taking this time to better myself and really use this time to self-improve. On top of that, I bought some camera gear that you guys, I think, are going to really like. It's going to change the perspective of all of the videos I put out, and I'm really looking forward to putting this out there, putting this content out there for you guys. It's going to be really awesome. I just think that, I've been looking for time to take a step back and progress, learn new skills, and this really was a great opportunity for that. So if there's any positives or anything to take away from this, really just to use this time to self-improve. And I hope you guys are doing the exact same. I mean, when else are you going to get 4 to 6 weeks of doing absolutely nothing or not working, or maybe if you are working from home but you have all this time on your hands? Use it to self-improve, use it to better yourselves, so that when we get back to normal, or when things start getting better, you are making those improvements, you're seeing that return on investment, and that's what I've been doing. So that's one thing that I think, for me, I'm going to use as a positive, and really improve and push forward from there. Now, to keep myself entertained, I have been thinking about modifying the GTI, making it more unique. I do know a few people who own Cornflower Blue GTIs in the Massachusetts area, and they've already modified them, made them more unique, and I want to do the exact same. So I've been looking at exhaust, I've been looking at cold air intakes, I've been looking at minor cosmetic things that I could do with this car and just make it my own. For right now, though, I'm going to hold off and really build myself back up over the next few months and then see where things go from there. But I really want to at least build this car out to a certain degree, because when I hang out with friends, they have nicer exhaust systems, their cars sound good. I want to join in on that, because my car sounds like a vacuum cleaner compared to everyone else. What I really can't believe, though, is the fact I've had this car for almost 10 months. So we're closing in on a 1-year ownership, 1-year anniversary of ownership, and I have to say, this has been the most enjoyable year I've had behind the wheel of a car. I would highly recommend buying the Mark 7 GTI, Mark 7.5. Now, with the 0.5s, at least for the 2019 model year, I'm still seeing enough where I would kind of stay away from the 6-speed manual transmission. If you are looking at getting a GTI, go with the Mark 7 instead of the 7.5. Although I haven't heard anything bad about the 2018 model year, so I don't know what the difference was. I don't know what Volkswagen did to the 2019s compared to 2018. But this car is amazing. I really enjoy it. The last 2 or 3 weeks of just driving this car aimlessly around the suburbs of Massachusetts, I've just had so much fun, especially on the back roads. So we'll definitely get into a full year in review. I haven't had to do anything to this car other than an oil change and, of course, yearly maintenance. So, to me, it's an all-around great car. It's practical and really low on maintenance. Now, of course, if you want to get into stage 1 tuning or stage 2 tuning, I have seen people complain about how things have been breaking. But if you just plan on buying a GTI and keeping it stock, this is really one of the most enjoyable cars I think you could probably find below $30,000. So at the end of the day, I really hope that you guys are doing well. I want to know what you guys are up to, though. Leave comments below. Are you enjoying the empty roads? Because I have to say, this is a driver's paradise. I don't ever remember roads being this quiet, even on a Sunday morning in the summer. So I just want to know if you guys are doing well, how you're holding up. This has definitely been difficult. Also, another thing, too, is the fact that car season would have started a few days ago. Auto Nouveau was going to host a car meet and a car event, and that got canceled. And it's just tough because the weather's perfect. This is great weather to just meet up with friends and have a great time. And right now, that just isn't the case. So, even though we do have events in September and August and October, oh wow, I was all over the place in there. But we have events later on in the year. But what I am beginning to realize, though, is that there's going to be a lot of schedule conflicts. So that's one of the issues that I'm seeing. But at least we have the second half of the car season, hopefully, keep my fingers crossed on that, to really fully enjoy and have awesome memories and just have an awesome time. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. But also, more importantly, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.